Alright, so we got the KROOT most iconic towel auxiliary. Shout out to Crack Duck for this video. Before we get into it, y'all, I just want to say, if you haven't already, make sure you guys comment down below a Christmas tree emoji if you want to be included into a Christmas giveaway. $30 gift card of your choice if you do win. And if you do, comment down below just one Christmas tree. You don't have to spam it or anything like that. Just comment down below one Christmas tree. You will automatically be entered into a giveaway, into a Christmas giveaway. Like I said before, $30 of your choice. I don't care if that's Nike, McDonald's, Subway, whatever it's called, man. Make sure you guys just comment down below, you know, a Christmas tree, you're automatically entered in. The winner will be revealed on December 25th, which is Christmas, obviously. So, other than that, man, let's go to Elizabeth. Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, friends. Today, we have a very special episode as...
Man, I haven't reacted to a Crack Duck video, y'all, in a long time.
owlcatgames has kindly supported the channel and provided exclusive information for a very special Xenos race featured in their upcoming Dark Heresy game.
Okay.
Today, we're gonna...
owlcatgames. Hit the boy up, bro. My email open completely now. Listen, I know I'm what is it called, y'all? Generation Z, and we don't really check our emails like that. But yo, owlcatgames, y'all hit me up, bro. I'll read your email. Yeah, bro. Just hit my email, bro. You know what it is.
Special Xenos race featured in their upcoming Dark Heresy game. Today, we're going to talk about the Tau's tall bird buddies and their most iconic auxiliary, the KROOT. The KROOT are a feral race of Xenos best known for their long-standing relationship with the Tau Empire and for their literal you-are-what-you-eat KROOT abilities. So, if you like funny, tall chicken men with magic space guns and Kirby powers...
Hey, I'm gonna keep it... I'm gonna keep it real. He look like KSI.
Then watch this epic video I made. The KROOT's path to prominence began when an explorer fleet from the Tau Sept Daleth observed them on the world of Krath. Prior to the Tau discovering them, the KROOT had long been at war with the orcs and were getting...
Bro, hey, respectfully, y'all, shout out to the KROOT, bro. Shout out to them, bro. We gotta give, hey, everybody right now, bro, salute to the KROOT, bro. Give full respect to these dudes. You know, I'm a firm believer that nobody's ugly. I feel like God created everybody in his image. Nobody's ugly, right? Great, cool, right? Man, these dudes is ugly, boy. These dudes is ugly. Yo, respectfully, bro up here, he just need to cut it off. Just go bald. Go bald, bro. Just go bald, bro. Go bald. Complete. Yo, look, y'all, look. His forehead right here. Yo, once his hair exceeded expectations, cut it off, bro. For real, just cut it off completely.
Overran by the Green Tide. And on Krath, the KROOT were on the verge of defeat. Although they only intended to perform recon, the admiral of the Tau fleet and fire warrior commander couldn't bear to watch the KROOT get slaughtered, so they stepped in. The Tau quickly defeated the orc forces with their superior firepower,
nice.
And in battle they forced a relationship with the KROOT. However,
KROOT, y'all taking out the orcs? Yo, KROOT, bro, my bad for even roasting y'all, bro. My bad. You know what? My apologies. I didn't know y'all was going crazy like that. Yo, KROOT, shout out to y'all. Wow, bro. Let's go. Taking out the orcs. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I'm pumping my fist. Let's go.
The orcs on Krath are a mere spearhead to a larger...
Let's go, bro. Yo, this WA stuff. Hey, yo, be quiet. I can already see you typing away. Wow. Yo, put your phone down. You should be typing that Christmas tree to get that free $30 if you really wanted to. But listen, this WA stuff right here, bro, pack it up. I'm tired of it, bro. Pack it up. Now, for the Emperor, okay, I can take that. I can, you know, I can handle that. You know, you got a bunch of people screaming for the Emperor. Okay, whatever. They glazing the Emperor. Cool. Yo, this WA stuff, bro. Yo, put it in the Amazon box and ship it to King Kong. Yo. I said the King Kong. I meant to say Hong Kong.
So then, the Tau and KROOT allied for a greater war, later dubbed the War in the Place of Union. And after triumphing over the orcs and liberating the KROOT of Krath...
Ooh, bro, cut it off, bro. He just need to go bald, y'all. He just need to go, I don't know, oh man. See, if I had to, he got the Vegeta joint. If my head, got the Vegeta joint. Yo, if my hair was like this, y'all, would y'all still watch my YouTube channel? If my head, if my head and my, if my head and my hair look like this, would y'all still watch me? For real? No, be honest. Keep it real. Keep it truthful.
And the nearby planets, the Tau extended their alliance since the KROOT demonstrated tremendous fighting abilities despite their primitive culture and technology. And so, for a decade, the Tau and KROOT fought alongside each other, liberating all the KROOT worlds of their orcish invaders. And this liberation campaign culminated in the ultimate liberation of the KROOT's home planet of Peck. And yes, the bird aliens come from a world called Peck. And the blood angels come from a world called Ball, so what's the big deal? Anyways though, after their world was liberated, the greatest KROOT leader of all time, Encore Proc, swore allegiance to the Tau Empire as well as promising regular tithes in gratitude of their invaluable aid against the Orc menace. And the rest was history. The Tau and the KROOT have the strongest relationship of all the auxiliaries, and the KROOT are the most prolific of all the auxiliary species. And so, from their alliance, the Tau shared some of their tech with the KROOT to further enhance their combat prowess, and in turn, the KROOT fight for the greater good and made oaths to never eat their Tau companions, even if that was seen as a great honor in their culture. Which, speaking of, let's talk more about the KROOT's origin and culture. As I've mentioned before, the KROOT hail from the appropriately named world of Peck. The KROOT were a primitive species until an orc rock crashed on the planet. Some KROOT ate the survivors of the crash, and due to the KROOT's ability to rapidly evolve traits of consumed organisms, the KROOT who ate orcs became stronger, and some even inherited the orcs' mech boys' genetic knowledge of engineering. This allowed them to rapidly progress their own technology, and in just a few thousand years, they essentially went from cave birdmen to a society with large industrious hive cities, relatively advanced firearms, and most importantly, warp-capable space travel. They would eventually revert to the...
You know what's so crazy about this? Yo, they got the underbite of doom. Look at this, y'all. I'm no dentist, right? I'm not one to be checking people's mouths or whatever, right? I'm not that type of guy. I'm not the, I'm now anonymous, all right? I'm not the guy that check people's mouths. But listen, yo, this right here, the fact that the under come over the top, the fact that it's like a little mouth guard, treacherous, bro. Villainous, like, bro. This thing right here, villainous, y'all. You know what's so crazy about this? You can't even, like, I feel like these guys right here, you know, shout out to them. I want no problems. I'm just cracking jokes. I feel like these guys right here, bro, like, you can't even be romantic. I feel like, we all know, right? Us men know, right? Us men know whenever a girl, like, you know, whenever a girl, like, you know, touch your head and she like to rub your head and touch your hair and all that, but you know she dig you, right? No girl, listen, let me put you on some game, okay? Bro, no, if a girl don't like you, she's not gonna be rubbing your hair and touching your head and all that. Even if you got the Michael Jordan, if you got the Steve Harvey, if you got the Steve Wilkos, if you got the bald head of doom, if you got the Charles Barkley, if you got the Shaquille O'Neal, it does not matter. Yo, if a girl likes you, she gonna be rubbing your bald head. She gonna be touching. She gonna be squeezing it like a little volleyball. She gonna be touching it, right? Yo, you can't even be romantic with somebody like this. Yo, if a girl rub her hand across this dude's hair, bro, as soon as she pulls her hand back, she gonna have all types of staples and stitches and cuts and everything. Yo, his hair look rough. This is just like throwing your hand into the abyss, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Old ways, though, and largely deindustrialized. But the important thing is that they got warp travel. Having warp travel allowed the KROOT to expand their species across many planets and consume new species for greater evolutionary pathways. And to elaborate on that, we have to talk about perhaps the most iconic aspect of the KROOT, their reproduction. Don't take that the wrong way. I've mentioned it a few times before, but the KROOT essentially have Kirby powers of getting the traits of things they consume. Although the exact mechanisms are not known in lore, KROOT are said to have a significant portion of their DNA blank. And with their blank DNA, the KROOT are able to inherit traits of their prey and alter their genetics if they eat enough of them and eat them for...
Oh! Slap me in the face and call me Donald. Wow. You don't, so they really eat booty. This is crazy. So if they eat, let's say for example, right? Let's say they find like a little female orc, or I mean, I don't know, if they swing that way. So let's just say orc. Let's say they find an orc, right, and they just munching away. They just killing it, right? So you telling me that whenever the KROOT reproduce, they can have like a KROOT slash orc because of their blink DNA. It's like a mixer, basically. You don't say. Wow. Just when I thought that Warhammer couldn't get freakier, it got even more freakier.
Long enough periods of time, and these traits are passed on to their offspring for even more fun craziness. This allows them to specialize in different things needed for their society and rapidly adapt to new planets and battlefield conditions. For example, eating orcs makes them stronger, eating Eldar can make them faster, and sometimes even psychers, and my favorite of all, eating Catachan makes them stronger, gives them an affinity for headbands, and a general disrespect for authority. However, this ability can also sometimes backfire, either due to overly extreme mutations putting them on evolutionary dead ends, like in the case of the animalistic KROOT hounds and KROOT hawks, or from eating forbidden flesh that induces unwanted or even dangerous mutations. For example, eating Tyranids is strictly forbidden as it links KROOT to the hive mind and makes them hostile towards other KROOT since they're now slaves to the Tyranids. And some other notable forbidden meals are Necrons and Chaos Worshippers. And since unguided mutations can lead to disaster, KROOT leaders called Shapers are assigned to kindreds, which is the name for groups of KROOT. The Shapers are essentially mega nutritionists who can recognize good traits and ensure that their kindred only eats organisms that will induce beneficial changes. In addition, they track mutations and make sure the kindreds eat in moderation so they don't stray too far away from their natural form, which would lead to evolutionary dead ends.
Give it here! You can't eat both cheeks. You can only get one. Bro, so you have this guy right here. So wow. So he's basically like the what do you call it? He's like an in real life weight tracker. He's like, nah, bro. Here, you can only eat this. You can only eat that. Oh, you know what? You can eat that creature's booty. You know what? Oh, you want that? You can eat that creature's booty as well. So they're all freaks. Look at him. Yo, come on, bro. You can't, respectfully, and like I said before, everybody is beautiful in their own way. You can't look at him and think that everything is okay and think that everything's normal. Bro, if he's in my vicinity, bro, I just feel like something's off. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, say that I'm profiling or whatever, call me a bootlicker, call me whatever you want. But, like, yo, respectfully, I'm calling the cops on him. I'm calling the authorities on him. As a matter of fact, bro, yo, I'm gonna have the CIA, the FBI, and the National Guard up here, bro. He's getting arrested no matter what. Dead or alive. Yeah, stop playing with me. This creature right here, you cannot tell me that he's just a regular guy just trying to do his job. There's no way. I'm over here thinking that the crews are just like, that they're just like the rest of us, just trying to eat, survive, whatever. Nah, he's on a different type of timing. He's on another type of timing, y'all. Look what type of mask he's wearing. Nah, bro, this is crazy, bro. I told y'all, yo, Warhammer is freaky. The 50 Shades of Warhammer? Warhammer's freaky, bro. And I tell y'all this all the time, but y'all don't listen to me. And it's crazy because my audience, my own audience, the people that watch me every single day, they don't listen to me. I feel like I'm like ahead of the curve sometimes. Maybe that's just me, or maybe I'm just destined to do this. But I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, stay away from it, bro. Stop eating booty. It's not good for you, bro. Them little bumps on your lips. Yeah, we know. We know that. Yo, you brushing your teeth twice a day. That's not gonna get rid of that. You thought that was about to get no. That alcohol that you're drinking with it. No. Stop it right now, bro. Instead of trying to crack open her cheeks, go crack open that Bible. Y'all be so busy trying to crack open somebody else's cheeks. Go crack open. Go crack open. Mark, Luther, John, and Matthew. Go crack that open. Since y'all be so quick to try to crack some open, go crack open that Bible. Go crack that open.
Additionally, KROOT culture developed around their KROOT abilities in interesting ways. Most prominently is that being declared inedible is the greatest shame a KROOT can ever face and is a fate worse than death, since the exile's genes, traits, and spirit is essentially cut off from the future of the KROOT. Another great shame is being a shaper that led their kindred into an evolutionary dead end, since this failure also essentially means the end of their kindred's lineage both physically and spiritually. You see, another cool facet of KROOT culture is how eating slain warriors is actually seen as a great honor. They believe that when a warrior of any species, save the inedibles, is slain, their warrior spirit deserves to live on. And this can be achieved through eating their flesh and inheriting their traits. This is why a KROOT's continued lineage is so important to them. Being denied this is essentially denying their souls an afterlife. But then, even beyond their evolutionary abilities, the KROOT are formidable warriors. Even at a base form, they have incredibly dense muscles and almost hollow bone structure. This allows them to be incredibly strong and nimble, despite their seemingly spindly and frail appearance. And in addition to their biological strengths, they also have a proud warrior culture that emphasizes martial skill, especially those related to hunting. KROOT are some of the most vicious and efficient hunters in the galaxy. They are masters of guerrilla warfare, which allows them to keep up with more advanced races. And
Yo. Why do they even have this? This beast should be locked up. Why is he even out of his cage?
sometimes they even leverage their more primitive tech to gain an edge in battle. The KROOT are adept in stealth, tracking, and marksmanship. They silently stalk the battlefield, scouting out enemy forces, identifying leaders and key operatives, and then when the time is right, they launch a large ambush. They snipe officers, heavy gunners, and commsmen, unleash volleys of fire to throw enemies into disarray, and bound on foes to engage in vicious melee. Their effectiveness is brought to a zenith when they fight alongside the Tau, since the fire warriors and vehicles provide heavy firepower and can take the brunt of the enemy's punishment, while the KROOT lay low and take out key units and hold off melee combatants. My absolute favorite KROOT moment was during the Damocles Crusade, where they set up a giant EMP as a gambit to take down the Imperial and Tau war machines and then ambush the largely weaponless Imperials. Anyways though, outside of combat and eating, KROOT culture is very family-centric. They live in kindreds and are generally nomadic. KROOT believe their duty as a species is to garner as many beneficial genetic traits as possible. Thus, kindreds travel garner as many beneficial genetic traits as possible.
What that mean? Can somebody please break that down for me? What does that mean? They trying to get as many genetic races as possible. So how do they do that, y'all? By eating, right? So these guys are no different from the Tyranids, but the Tyranids they don't even need anybody else's genetic or whatever. They just eat just to eat. They eat for survival. They eat every single day for the Tyranids. It's like Thanksgiving for them, bro. They're just eating just to eat. These guys right here, they're legit eating they're legit eating other races just for their genetically, like, it's like they see like other races as like attachments. You guys know, like in Call of Duty, how like you can like unlock different like optics and attachments and stocks and stuff like that? Bro, that's basically how these guys roll. And you know what's so crazy? Like, I've never seen, out of everybody in my comment section down below, you know what? Shout out to my community, bro. Out of everybody in my community, y'all, I've never seen nobody say, oh, I'm a KROOT fan. And even if you are a KROOT fan, bro, shout out to you. Because I could never. As a matter of fact, you represent all of us. How about that one? You know what? Yo, I can probably say that in my community, bro, I legit have a community full of Emperor's Children fans, Fulgrim fans, Vulcan fans. Obviously, I'm the number one. KROOT fans, whatever. I can say that there's legit different fans in my community of a lot of these different factions and stuff like that. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of it. But let me just say this one thing, and I'm going to keep it cordial, right? Respectfully. If you're a KROOT fan, bro, man, if you're a KROOT fan, respectfully, I've never even met you before. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, because I think, 4 or 5% of females watch me. Shout out to them. But, like, I'm gonna keep it real. If you're a KROOT fan, bro, I know you eat booty. I know you a freak. You don't think we know what you did 2 days ago with that girl? You don't think what you shaking your head for? No. I'm shaking my head. Yes, we know what you did, bro. Yo, what that one meme said? Slurping and farting and smoking and farting. Like that's what she was doing. And you was just right there. You just took it. Yeah, bro. We know, bro. You the booty warrior. You be eating all types of booty and everything, bro. Nasty work. You prime Kevin Gates. Facts. You prime Kevin Gates. I can see why you have 2 phones. Because you prime Kevin Gates. You're a prime booty eater. If you are a KROOT fan, we know you are the booty eater, bro. You becoming you becoming a dapper son. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, yo? Yeah, your lip be his lip be like these. Oh, what's up, King Andy? What's up, bro? I love your video. I'm like, oh, thanks, bro. Thanks for the support. What's wrong with your lip? No, nothing, bro. I was playing flag football and I landed the wrong. No, you wasn't playing no flag football. No, we know what was going on. You was, come on, you was indulging into another football, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, bro. Like, just tell the truth. You don't have to lie to us. You don't have to. It's easier to tell the truth. You know why it's easier to tell the truth? Because you remember it. It's hard to tell a lie because you gotta remember the lie, and then you have to like remember the lie that you told before that. Just tell us the truth, bro. Just admit it. As a matter of fact, in the comment section down below this video, I'm gonna be looking too because I'm looking for the people who comment down below a Christmas tree emoji to be entered into the giveaway. But while I'm looking for those people, if you're a KROOT fan, just comment down below. There's no shame, no nothing. Yo, we're not gonna laugh at you. Yo, I'm not gonna pin your comment. We're not gonna make fun of you. Nothing, bro. Just put down below, hey, I'm a KROOT fan. I dare you. Comment down below. We're not gonna laugh at you. We don't, what is it called, y'all? What was it called? Kink shame? We don't do that. We don't do the kink shame, bro. We just respect people with honesty.
Thus, kindreds travel across the galaxy finding prey to evolve from. And along the way, they help the Tau Empire and also serve as mercenary war bands from time to time. In addition, much like the squats, the KROOT greatly revere their ancestors since they put them on the evolutionary path that they are in the present. Which, come to think about it, the KROOT have many interesting parallels to the Leagues of Votann. No, seriously, think about it. They both love their family, they both revere their ancestors, and at the end of the day, the Votann cores are basically just giant AI shapers. But anyways, back to combat. The KROOT's primary weapon is their creatively named KROOT rifle.
Man, come on, yo. Hey, respectfully, yo, this KROOT rifle look like it was made in 2 seconds, bro. This look DIY-ish. This look like a Halloween gun. Yo, this look like it don't hurt one bit, bro. Respect, bro. Yo, no, bro. Like, man, come on, man. Like, it look like one shot, the whole gun just depart in different ways. Bro, this is this gun look foldable. This look like he just unfolded this gun. The KROOT rifle?
And this isn't really a specific weapon, but rather it's just a name for the KROOT's hunting rifle. As such, they can vary from simple slug throwers to modified pulse rifles. But
bro, like you just hunt rats with this rifle, bro. This rifle ain't doing nothing to nobody.
More often than not, the KROOT utilize the upgraded Tau version. A key feature of this gun is the iconic big-ass knife on the end of it. This allows the rifle to double as a fighting staff for when they charge or get charged. In addition to their standard armaments, they've also got some special weapons. Things like the scatter gun, KROOT bow, and my favorite of all, the Dvorgite Skinner. This funny, wacky thing is a poached Xeno weapon that shoots streams of energy to flay enemies and is the scariest flamer in Kill Team.
Okay, now this looks heavy. This looks like it could really do some damage. Let me stop talking before they pull up on me. And I get hit with like a Gallic gun and a Kamehameha at the same time.
Then another fun thing is that the KROOT take in little animal companions for their hunts. The most iconic of these beasts being the KROOT hounds, the KROOT hawks, and the KROOT hawks. Those last two are different, hawks versus hawks.
Ew.
But the former two were results of evolutionary dead ends, and the latter was theorized as an ancestral species to the KROOT. But most awesomely of all KROOT beasts is the Gnarlock. These are giant T-Rex looking KROOT that are used as cavalry mounts and are well suited for traversing rough and dense terrain. And even more awesome is the Great Gnarlock, which is even more T-Rex-like and can go toe-to-toe with tanks and other great war machines, which is badass. And if all this stuff about the KROOT sounds interesting to you, the best way to learn more about them would of course be to befriend one and witness their culture firsthand. And you can do so in the upcoming Dark Heresy CRPG. One of the companions you can recruit in Dark Heresy is the KROOT tracker Raakti. Raakti is an exiled warrior declared in.
Hey, crack it down. I like this ad, bro. I like this ad. I think this is an ad. I think. Oh yeah, this is an ad. Oh yeah. Oh, he a finesser. Cracked up. Shout out to you, bro. You're a finesser. Comment down below, man. What do you guys think about this video? This is definitely a fun video, man. I haven't reacted to a cracked duck video in a long time. Like I said before, man, if y'all want to be involved into this Christmas giveaway, man, just comment down below a Christmas tree emoji down below, y'all, and you'll be automatically entered into a spinning wheel, and that will reveal. Oh, can I not talk? That will reveal the winner on Christmas Day, which is December 25th. I actually cannot wait. And I'm gonna just promote it every single video until it's time. We already got a lot of people into it, by the way. Do not let that discourage you. You could win. It's a free thing. You don't have to buy anything or whatever. Just comment down below a Christmas tree emoji, and you'll automatically be entered into the Christmas giveaway. Other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out. Peace out, y'all.